Alright, here we go. Alright, sorry. I thought I was going to cough there for a minute. Hi, everyone. I'm back. This is Joe. And I got a lot to talk about today. I'm going to do a little bit of a whip update. I don't have much of a whip update, but a little bit of whip update. I got 2 winners to announce. One for the giveaway I did 2 videos ago. And I can't use my right hand anymore because I finished writing down everyone's name and put in the pot, and I drew a name for the Stitch-a-thon. Now, I was going to do it live, and in fact, yesterday I tried recording this yesterday, and I actually did draw online, but I don't know what I did. I don't know what happened, but when I tried to upload the video to YouTube, my video disappeared. So the video I did is somewhere in cyberspace, hard telling where, and I didn't think it would be fair if I redraw because I already drew once. So I got the winner to the Stitch-a-thon for 2018. I'm going to do a 2018 wrap-up where I show you all my finishes I did last year. I'm going to do a little bit of a whip parade, and then I'm going to go into... I was going to do all the styles for this year in Cross Stitch Finish Line, but I didn't feel like having a 3-hour video. So I'm going to go over the next 2 months, January and February styles. And some of them I already know what I'm going to stitch on, so I'll show you those too. And share my plans for 2019. So it should be fun. And I just realized that I didn't refill. So I got to take small sips. Because I'm not stopping this to go over there and get me some water or anything else to drink. So here we go. What should we do first? Let's do the giveaways first. Alright. For the Ho 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 giveaway I did 2 videos ago. For this, courtesy of 123 Stitch, because they sent me the wrong one and they told me just to keep this one, but I already have it. So I did a giveaway. And if I had someone here to do a drum roll, I'd do a drum roll. Why does my shirt look like it's... I don't know. Anyway. The winner is Lori Griffor. Griffor? Lori Griffor. You won this. You can contact me through I'm thinking of the easiest way. Contact me through Facebook Messenger so I can get your address and I will send this out to you. Okay? That's number 1. Now, the Stitch-a-thon. Now, for the people out there who don't know, I will explain it. Every year in my Facebook group, Cross Stitch Finish Line, we have what we call Stitch-a-thons. And it's usually every other weekend, or 2 weekends a month, but I usually plan it out so it's every other weekend. And what it is, it starts Friday at 5 p.m. and ends Sunday at midnight. And what you do is you go to the event page, you take a picture of your project before you start stitching on it. Then you stitch through that time, and at the end, you put your progress and how many stitches you did. For every 500 stitches you do in that weekend, your name gets put into the pot. And at the end of the year, I draw a name, and that person wins a $50 gift certificate to 123 Stitch. This is my 3rd year doing it. I enjoyed doing it, even though as I'm sitting here, and I think we had a lot more people participating this year, or a lot of different people, because there were some names, I've been writing these people's names down for the last 2 years. So this year I recognized some new names, which is great. Where was I going? Oh, I enjoy doing it. It's my way to give back. It helps a lot of people get, a chunk of progress done. I can't participate because I'm the one doing it. It'd be weird if I won, you know what I mean? But, if I were to participate in something like this, I would use something that I want to focus to finish on. So every other weekend I know I'm working on it. But y'all can do it however y'all want. It's for you guys. So, and I still have everyone's names in the big bucket. I should have brought it over to show you, but I didn't. There's a lot of names. At least this year, the way I used to do it is that I would sit down and write everyone's name in a notebook and put their stitches, then turn around and write them on the little slip, so I was writing twice. This year I got smart, and I skipped the notebook altogether and just wrote, I looked at it and said, okay, this person had 1,000 stitches, 2 little sheets, write their name, and stick it in the thing. So, anyway, are y'all ready to see who won? And the winter, if I could only talk, the winner this year of the Stitchathon is Angela Caldwell. Yay, do a happy dance, Angela. So, Angela, if you send me your email so that I can get that 123 $50 gift certificate to you, that would be perfect. Send it to me in Facebook Messenger, and I can get that done. So I think the first Stitchathon event this year for 2019, I think starts on the 11th. I think it's not this weekend, but next weekend, I think. But go, hang on, I'm fixing to sneeze. Hey, maybe not. I don't know. I feel that tickle. Anyway, go to Cross Stitch Finish Line. Look in the events page. It'll tell you. I got it. I got all the stitch alongs already up for this year. If you're not a member of Cross Stitch Finish Line, why not? I mean, we have some. It's a good group. I mean, there has never been any drama in it. Thank the Lord, and it's fun. Everyone's in there good. So those are the 2 winners. Now we got another year's Stitchathon. What to do first? What do you want to see? Okay, let me show you the progress that I got. Hang on, let me get this out. I have been working on. Let me move this because I don't want the cross stitch police to come get me because I'm showing you part of the pattern. I have been working on Lady of the Flag since my last video. I think this is the only thing, other than my new start I did yesterday. I think this is the only thing I've been working on. I have not had much stitching since my last video because it's been the holidays. I've been shopping, I've been baking, I've been cooking, I've had the grandbaby. It's just, didn't get much stitching time. But I have made a fair amount of progress on Lady of the Flag. And she will get finished this year. I got plans, and I've already know what she will get finished this year. And I'm not going to unroll it because I'll be working on her again here in a little bit. But I got all this done. I got from like here on up done. And I got from like here on up done. So and there's what she's going to look like. Now, the flag goes right here. I've already decided that I'm not stitching the flag until I get everything else done. All the other stitching done, minus the krennic and the beads. Then I'll do the flag last and the krennic and the beads. Because the flag looks like it's going to be really fun. And I want to kind of save the fun part till last. So that I don't do the fun part and then don't come back and finish her. But I'm almost done. She's printed 2-sided. and I'm working on the bottom part of her, and that one page, I'm almost done. This is like the, right here is the top of that page. So, and this is part of the flag, so I'm not stitching anything here. So I just got to stitch here, here, and in a little bit here. And then I'll be finished with, to me, that's the halfway point, because it's the one side of the thing. I think it's a little bit more than halfway. I don't know. But to me, it's the halfway point. Then I'll be at the halfway point for her. And I think the rest is going to go fairly easy, because it's just, I'm like right here. I'll have all this done minus the flag. And this isn't, then, this isn't as wide down here. So I'm excited. Really excited. And then yesterday I had a new start, and it's there's always something to be thankful for. And that's my motto this year, is that there's always something. I mean, last year wasn't a very good, well, I mean, it wasn't a bad year, but, between, my health problems and my husband's and some other things that went on, it's like, it kind of reminds you that, yeah, you having all this stuff happening to you, but there's still things to be thankful for. But that's what I started yesterday. Whoops. This will be the first time I've stitched sheep. It just is. And that's how far I got done so far. So, the fabric is 32 count. It's from Leslie from Under the Sea. And it's Aztec. It's like a very dark brown. So I got that. So that's the only progress I've gotten done since the last time I've seen you. Like I said, I haven't had much stitchy time, because it's just been, the holidays were crazy. So let's see, what now? Now I'm going to show you all my finishes for 2018. Or almost all. Because there's 5 of them that are in these bags, and you'll see them. They were recent ones, and I can pull these ones out. Hang on. Let me do this, because I want to be able to show you all the finishes that I had in 2018. And I know, y'all don't want to see me sit here going through this stuff, but you know what? I watch y'all go through stuff, so y'all bear with me. Oh, and I've been wanting to say this, and I keep forgetting. McKenna, and I should have gotten it to that orange, or that gold color dish you have with the lid that you're putting scissors around. You said you don't know what that is? I can tell you what that is, because I have one exactly like it. It's a candy dish. And I know it's a candy dish because, because when my mother bought it, it came in the box, and in the box said candy dish. So I forgot what you have in it, McKenna, but you need to take it out and put candy in it, because that's what belongs in it. But it was funny when you showed it in your that one video. I'm like, oh, I got one just like that. All right, finishes for 2018. I'm not going to show you the pattern or the picture of the pattern, because these are finishes. So, and Waxing Moon Design, Halloween House. I love these trios. I love them. Got that one done. This is on 28 count. And then when I got the Christmas one done too, and for some reason I meant to put it on the same count as this, and I thought I pulled 28 count, but I was like halfway through it and I realized it was 32 count, so it's a bit smaller. That Christmas house done. Just love these little houses. One of these days I'll FFO them. And I did these ornaments. I did not get them FFO'd for this year to put on the tree, but that's okay. And these, in fact, these three are the ones that I just gave away. Got Santa Claus. We got whatever that is, because I can't see. Then we got the reindeer. Ooh. Now, I think there's two more in there that that need to be done. I hope when my kids come down soon, so I get them to give me some ice water. Alright. And these are in no particular order. I just pulled them out of the box, so I don't know. Ice cream. This is by Country Cottage Needleworks. And I got this one. I did ice cream. I did cakes. I did cookies. I got pies I still need to do. I think that's it. I think there was 4 of them. Cakes, cookies, ice cream, and pies. And what I want to do is I'm going to go to... I want to go to like a antique store or something and find like an old ice cream scoop, an old pie server, maybe find some old cake decorating tips, and some old cookie cutters. And then when I finish these, I'm going to put them like on a board or something. And instead of putting bows and flowers or stuff, I'll put like, you know, like the ice cream scoop somewhere or something. I don't know. That's my thought. So, in a couple of weeks here, I'm going to start hitting the antique stores. See if I can't find some. Then I did this. I did have a mirror finish this year. I made this for my granddaughter. And I haven't framed it yet. I got to get it framed. But I love the way it turned out. This is Fern Fairy, I believe. And it didn't take long at all to do this one. This is one of the small ones. I'm sorry about my sniffling. I'm recovering from a little bit of a cold, so deal with it. No, I'm sorry. And then Christmas carols. This is the one where I thought I had made a mistake in it, and I didn't. I'd put it in timeout. I love these ones from Country Cottage Needleworks. Then I got May done. I love the colors in this. I like the way it turned out. I didn't put the mother. Figured for some reason she didn't. It made it look off or something. I don't know. Then I got November done. This is another one I had stuck in timeout because I thought that I had made a mistake, and I didn't. But I love this fabric that it's on. I need to trim it because I got room to do a couple smalls on that. And then, and I'm not keeping count, so I don't know how many I got. This is something, I need to get this finished so she could take it to her teacher. I made this, I forget who it's from, but I made this for her choir teacher. So I need to really get it framed so that she can go and give it to him. In fact, I'm going to put this right over here so I don't forget. And then last but not least, Dear Santa, we've got cookies. Which is really, we have got cookies. Because we is short for we have. So we have got cookies. So how many was that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. only 12 finishes last year. So that's basically one a month. Which is okay. I mean, I'm not barking at that. It's just, there was a big chunk of time this year that I didn't do any stitching because of health, for medical reasons, between me and my husband. Hang on. I'm going to tip y'all over, I know. Okay. So that's that. Okay, next. We're only at 20 minutes. This isn't going to take as long as I thought. Okay. Trying to figure out. I'm sure all you guys watch Terry Lee Crafts, my friend Terry, and she has a basket. Well, unbeknownst to her, that wasn't my dream. I have a basket too that sits over here that I keep all my whips in. And I recently, a few days ago, I recently put all my cross-stitch stuff upstairs in my room. I took my hutch up there that I keep it all in, and I put it up in my room. Because we're going to make the room I had it in that was supposed to end up my craft room. I'm giving it up. It's going to be Erica's playroom, because her toys are all going to go in there. So anyway. So I took it up there and I organized it and everything. Well, the other day I went up there and I pulled stuff that I want to... I pulled things that I feel I want to work on this year. And I pulled quite a bit. Now, I know I'm not going to work on all of it. And I know I'm not going to get it all finished. But these are like the top ones I want to do. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sit here and we're going to do a little whip parade. I'm going to show you all the whips I already have. And then I'm going to show you my plans for 2019. My first plan is to get all the whips that are active now. These are all going to be finished before next year. That's why I say, I'm going to end 2019 with no whips that were started in 2018. Does that make sense? Yeah, it makes sense. Hang on, So all these whips that I'm fixing to show you are going to be finished by the end of the year. That's why I say Lady with the Flag will be finished. See, I started her in 2017. Yeah, I think 2017. So I really need to get her finished. Or maybe it was 16. I don't know. I don't even want to look. So she's going to get finished. Alright, so let me show you my whips. And we'll do it's not going to take long. I don't have a whole bunch of whips. We'll do a little whip parade. Show you what I'm starting 2019 with. And the first thing I'm going to show you is this is the snow bells. Now I'm doing them all together and that's what it's going to look like. I got everything done. All I have left to do is the top two and then these, look at my fat finger, and these appear. So that's all I got left to do. So I'll have this finished like hardly in no time. And this is what it looks like now. In fact, I went, if y'all watch Terry Lee Crafts, if you watch her video, December, I think it was the 15th, we met up with some stitchers here in Connecticut. There was 5 of us all total. Went to the library in Old Lyme, I think. Yeah. And stitched for a couple hours. Had a great time. We're going to try to do it every month. We have one scheduled for this month already. If you are a Connecticut stitcher and you want to meet up and stitch once a month with us, there is a Facebook group called Connecticut Stitchers. Join, and because this is something I've been wanting to get something like this together for a while. I've put out, but it's great. It's just nice to get together once a month with people and stitch. But this is my progress so far. But anyway, I was going to tell you when I went, I'm doing this on Ada. And I can work on Ada without my magnifier and without my light. But on even weave, even on 28 count even weave, I have to have my alt light because I can't see it. So And I didn't want to drag that to the library, so I took this because I can work on this. So that's all I got done while I was there because I was talking. So, but this is the project that I plan on taking every time we meet up with the Connecticut Stitchers to stitch, because I want to work on it, I want to get it done, and also because I don't have to worry about dragging my alt-light. So, that is that. My next whip. Okay. This is... Now, even though I haven't started either one of these houses, I finished this one, I still kind of consider this a whip because they're all together. So, although I haven't started either one of these houses, does that make sense? It's just the way my mind works. To me, it's still a whip. But, this is my next one. I don't have any progress to show you on this because, like I said, I've already showed you this finish. And I think the blue house is going to be my next one to do. Alright. Next up is Halloween house. Same thing. I did the first one. I haven't started either one of these yet. So, and you know, I might... No, I won't, because I won't like doing that. I was going to say that I might just go through and just do the border on both of them. Even, but no, because the way I do my borders, I couldn't do it that way. Alright. Because I do my borders as I go. I'll do this bottom one, and I'll come up a little bit, then I'll come over here, and I'll come up a little bit. Then I'll start working on these, and as I come up, I just make my borders come up. Does that make sense? Maybe not. But this is, and like I said, I still consider it a whip, even though I haven't started stitching either of those two houses yet. Because that's just the way I roll. My next one is February from the Cricut collection. And I went through and I did... I wish I had a... Oh, what's that? Better not be. What is that? I got a hole in my fabric. How did that happen? Oh, no. Wait, what did... Oh, no, it's not a hole. It's a stitch. It's just like two stitches and almost like a hole. See where it... Right here. I thought it was a hole. I was fixing to freak out on you guys. You would have seen me freak out. Alright, so I went through and I did all the letters. February. This right here looks like it's a ghost, but it's not. What is it? It's a glove. But doesn't it look like an outline of a ghost? So yeah, I went and I did February. Did all the letters. I need to drag my sewing machine out. I need to make me some more project bags. Alright. It's that one. Then I have October from the Cricut collection. I love, where's, oh, there it is. I love the floss, the floss on this one. I had to order some more. I did, just the letters. Because I'm almost done with the R, but then I ran out, so I had to buy some more. And I bought 2 skeins because I just love this color of this floss. And I've got to find somewhere else to use it because it's just awesome. over. And I wish I could tell you all the fabrics that I'm using, but I can tell you that the majority of them are probably from Leslie from Under the Sea. Because that's where I get the majority of my fabrics. I'm on her Fabric of the Month. Or Picture This Plus. Those are the two fabrics I have the most of. And then, hey guys, remember this? That was so much fun. Alright, and in here, I got June. Except this one is from Fantasy Dyed Fabrics. I like her fabrics, but I need to cut it down. But you gotta be quick, because they go fast. Why didn't I cut this down? Okay. And I got June done. And E. And her fabrics don't have a name, because she dyes them and then puts them up, and it's first come, first serve. I wish she would do a Fabric of the Month, because she does dyes real nice. And if she had a Fabric of the Month, I'd join like that. Alright, just 2 more left. Lucretia made me this bag. I love this bag. Love it. Alright, this is, what's it called? Halloween in the Rain. I love this one. In fact, I bought this one at the Austin Retreat. And I would say I'm at least halfway through. Next time I pick it up, I'm going to do the ghost. And then all I'll have is, the little motifs, the rain clouds, and the rest of the border. But I love the way it's turning out. I'm actually substituting some of the floss. When I was up at that retreat, what are these? Victorial mottos. They had it on the freebie table, so I snatched them up. They were all autumn colors. So I'm using that for that. And let me show you something. Let me show you guys something. I don't know if I showed y'all before, but this is my favorite. This is my favorite stitchy tool. I get them at Michael's. They're for photos. They come in different colors. And they come in clear. I go in there, and whenever sometimes they'll have me the 40 or 50% off. The regular $279, I think, or something like that. So I'll wait till they're 40 or 50% off, and I'll pick up a couple. And I use it to put my floss in for each project, so that I don't have to worry about bags. I don't have to worry about losing them in the bottom of my bag. And I just that's one of my favorite things now. And you can buy them a case that has a bunch of them in, and I bought those, and that's what I'm putting my fancy floss in. Okay. Last but certainly not least, which one is this? My phone. Oh, okay. Is March. And I tell you what, this was a pain in the ass to stitch, but I love the way it looks. Because I was half tempted to just try to find a variegated and do it that way. I'm glad I didn't, because I just love the way that turned out. Even though it was a pain in my butt. March. So those are all my whips. I tell you what, if someone would have told me back in when I started this video, or when I started Flosstube back in 2015, that I was going to end up with multiple whips, I would have laughed in their face. Because I used to be a one-at-a-time cross-stitcher until I found Flosstube. So all you new people out there that are saying, "Oh, I'll do just one at a time," and guess what? Not for long. Hang around with us for a while and you won't. Okay. Plans for 2019. Okay, one of my plans, and this isn't particularly cross-stitch related, but it's craft related, so I'm going to let y'all know. One of my plans is I want to learn how to quilt. Now, not fancy quilting. I've been watching, the last couple of weeks, I've been watching a lot of videos on how to make those rag quilts and how to do the quilt as you go quilts. And that's what I want to do. I want to learn how to do the quilt as you go quilts. Now, after I do that, if I feel confident enough to do the regular, make the quilt top and everything, then I might. But I'd be happy with just the quilt as you go. Because my grandmother was a quilter. She doesn't quilt no more. She's like 98 or 99. I think she turns 99 this year. So she doesn't quilt anymore. But she's always quilted. And she's quilted some beautiful quilts, and then she's done some that's just, just throw around quilts is what we call them. But she's always quilted. And I always wanted, even from a little kid, I always wanted to learn how to quilt and sew like my grandmother did. And I've tried. Years ago, back, I think I was still in high school, I tried to quilt. And my grandmother said, because when I was in high school, my grandmother lived just next door to us. And she had told me, she had said, "You make the quilt top, come over here and I'll quilt it for you and teach you how to quilt. But you got to sew the quilt top together." I'm like, okay. No, it didn't work. I took it, I did, and it was a small one, because she told me just go small, and I took it over to my grandmother's, and she looked at it, and she says, "Honey, what did you do to this poor thing?" It was like this much longer on one side than the other. I mean, it was just, I don't know. And somehow or another, I had in not quite in the middle, but there was a part where it was puckered up or something. I don't know what I did to it. So it was bad. It was bad. So I quit. Didn't sew again until probably about 8 or 9 years ago. That's when I learned how to make the pillowcases. I can make pillowcases and I can make project bags. So I'm going to learn how to quilt, and I'm going to start small. I found a video how to do the quilt as you go placemats. So I said, well, I'll start small. I'll make some of those until I get confident, and I'll go bigger and bigger. So that's one of my plans for 2019. Not quite stitcher related, but. Alright. Ready? Wonder if I should just stop this and then do a separate video for this. No. We'll have a long video. It's okay. Alright, plans for 2019. I have, beside me here, all the charts that I want. Now, I'm not going to be able to touch all of them. I know that. But these are the ones that, when I go to start something new, these are the ones I'm going to pick from. And they'll be over here in my basket, because I got room enough in the basket. I'm sorry. I got a little bit of a head cold that I'm trying to get over. Alright, trying to figure out how to do this. Okay, let me go over the sales for the next 2 months, okay? In January, started from the 2nd to the 5th, we have Old MacDonald Had a Farm sale. And that's what I'm using Be Thankful for, okay? Stitch on anything that's remotely farm related, or has a farm on it, or has a farm animal on it, okay? On the 6th, just for one day, we have an ornament sale. Now, in this project bag, I got this from Trish at 3 Owl Threads. I have all the charts, that are ornaments. So, I got a bunch of charts in here I can pick from to make ornaments. Let me see. get them all out here. Okay, of course I got this one. I got 2 more left in here to do. I don't know why I got this one. These 2 aren't ornaments. Let me put those aside. Let me put those there. I don't know why they're in there. I got Toddy Tidings 10. I got Toddy Tidings 15. I don't know. 11. I don't know what that is. 15. 10 and 5. 15. Because if the V was on the other side, it would be 14. Okay. And then these I got from Christmas from Samantha. She went on my 1, 2, 3 stitch wish list. Picked these out and got them for me for Christmas. It's the Prairie Schooler Holiday Days. And the Prairie Schooler Santa's Revisited. This is 1999, 2000, and 2015. So anytime we have an ornament sale across Stitch Finish Line, we have quite a few this year, these are the ones I'll be pulling from. I got them all in here, ready to go. Or whenever I just feel like doing an ornament, they're in here. Okay. Then from the 7th to the 9th, we have one in a series sale. That's where you stitch on a piece that's part of a series. It can be any kind of series. And I will be working on July. And again, I'll do the same thing I did with the other ones. I'll do just the letters. And in this bag, I have all the rest of the months. Because I got September, August, November, and December. And these I can work on. I'm going to work on the one in a series. Now, the 10th, I keep doing this and I'm out of the picture. I'm sorry. Y'all want to see my beautiful face. On the 10th, it's What's for Dinner, Sal. That's just show us what you're having for dinner that night. And if it's really good, share the recipe. Yeah, I was correct. The 11th through the 13th is the first Stitch-a-thon. The 14th through the 17th is ABC Sal. Work on anything that has letters in it. And if I'm not done with the July, I'm going to work on the July again, or I'll work on another of these months. The 18th to 20th is a excuse to start something new, Sal. I don't know what I'm going to start. The 21st to the 23rd is Mirror, Mirror on the Wall. That's where you stitch on a Mirabilia or Nora Corbett. I'll be working on Lady of the Flag. On the 24th, one day, it's another ornament sale. Again, I'll be working on those ornaments. The 25th through the 27th is another Stitch-a-thon. And the 28th through the 31st is a Chalk It Up sale. That's where you work on any chalkboard type piece. I will probably be starting, I got the, not the last one, not the farm one, but the one before the houses, the tulip house. I have that series, and I'll be starting one of those for that. Okay. February 1st to the 3rd is another ABC sales, and again, I'll be working on one of my Cricut collections months. The 4th through the 6th of February is one in a series, and I'll probably work on the same one if I didn't finish. On the 7th of February, we have an FFO sale. That's where you fully finish one of your pieces that day and show it. February 8th to the 10th is another Stitch-a-thon. On the 11th of February is another ornament sal. The 13th to the 15th of February, we have Be My Sal, where you stitch on anything that's got a bee in it or is bee related. On the 16th, we have a Show and Tell sal. Show an old finish that you might have done years ago that you haven't shown on Flosstube or on Facebook. The 17th through the 21st is a Race to the Finish Line sal. That's where you work on your piece that's almost done, and that your one piece that's closest to being done. The 24th through the 22nd through the 24th is another Stitch-a-thon. The 25th through the 28th is the Forgotten Sal. That's where you work on a piece that you started for a sal and that just haven't worked on it or just forgot about it. And that's it. So that's January and February's sals. And toward the end of February, I'll go over March and April's, or you can just go look yourself. But I'll still go over them. So that's what's in this bag is all my Cricut collections. I showed you that. I'll do that one last. Okay, then we got... Hang on, I know. I keep getting to the picture. Then we got... What's this? Oh, I know what this is. I don't have them all in here because some of them are digital. But these are the Brooks Books Alice in Wonderland series. Oh, Mad Hatter. I've done her. I've done Alice in Wonderland, and I've done a Cheshire Cat. So I want to get a couple. I would like to get at least 2 more of these done this year. I'd like to get the Rabbit done, and I'd like to get Tweedledee and Tweedledum Thumb. Tweedledee, Tweedlethumb done. Say that 5 times fast. No, thank you. So this is going in my. This is my 3 little words from Lizzie Kate. I think I only got. Let's see. I only got 2 more to do. That's these 2. And then there's a free one on her site that I haven't done yet. I might do that one too. So I want to get these 2 done this year. And I'm not doing them. It shows you on the back where you can do them all the same. I'm doing them individually. So I want to get those 2 done this year. This one, I know I'm not going to have this. This is another bag I got from Lucretia because we did an exchange and she was the one that sent to me. I love this bag as well. And in this bag is what she sent me. And I haven't started it yet, but I so want... And the reason why I haven't started, because she sent me everything to do this. I will start this year. But the fabric she sent was linen. And I like the fabric and everything, but I'm not confident enough on linen to do a big project on linen. So I'm going to use that linen for some smaller projects, and I recently ordered and got in the piece of even weave. I'm going to do this one, but I love this piece. Even my husband likes this one. He says out of all the cross stitch designs I have, he likes this one the best. So I'm going to at least get this one started this year, and I have everything else in here for it. So. That goes in my basket. Let's see what else we're putting in my basket. Well, this is probably going to be an hour long. I haven't done an hour-long video in a long time. Oh, okay. This is called called Sweet Pea. And I'm going to do this for Samantha because ever since she was born, I've always called her Sweet Pea. That was my nickname for her. Just like Erica, my granddaughter, my nickname for her is Love Bug. But this is called Sweet Pea, and I want to do this and get this done for her. And it's not going to be a surprise. She knows it. She's already seen it. She knows it's for her. And see, I got everything. Well, not everything. I don't have the DMC, but especially, I told you, I love these things. Love them. So that's going in my basket. And then I got another mirror. Now, I know I'm going to start that one this year. This one is just a maybe. But this one is Minerva. I like her. And I got everything in here to do her. So that's going in my basket. Okay, here's the, these are the ones I was talking about earlier. For the Chalk It Up Sal. I got Tulip House, Sunflower Manor, and Home. And I thought I think the other one's a Bungalow one, I think. I thought I had it, but I haven't seen it. So I need to go upstairs and check and see if it's up there. Because if it's not up there, I need to see about. And I got the fabric and the floss to do one of these. I haven't bought all the floss for all of them, but I got the floss to do one of them. I'm not too sure which one it is. I'm going to have to figure that out. So, that's going over there. Then, oh yes. I got... Okay, these are just a bunch, and like I said, hang on, I gotta put my leg out, because, okay. Like I said, I probably won't start all of these, but it's just that these are the ones I'm going to pull from. And it's just, I got just a bag full of Country Cottage Needleworks, and they're mostly all, I think, all, like, cabins or houses. And this is April Showers. Bless Our Home. Can't read backwards. The Cafe. Be Thankful. Milk and Cookies. Cherries and Berries. Pumpkin Cottage. The Bakery. Winter Welcome. The Needlework Shop. And these two that I pulled out of the other bag. Santa's Sampler. And what's this called? Oh, Snowman Trio. So, these are all the Country Cottage Needleworks. Well, not all of them I have, but the ones I picked to put in this bag so that, like I said, I won't get all of them done, but they're in my basket of what might get done. Right, in this one, I've done one of these. I think I did the August cake. But these are a freebie on Brooks Books website, and they're cakes. It's like a cake for each month. And I got one done. And I got all the beads, because they all have beads. I got all the beads for them, so that I want to get these done. They're spring There's fall, and so forth. So I want to get at least 1 or 2 more of these done. And these are in this bag right here. And this bag I got from Nell, the little yellow house. She hasn't done a video in a while. Wish she'd hurry up and do another video. I like her videos. Alright, we're almost done. This one will get done this year. Because believe it or not, this is the last one I have to do in the series. December. Once I get this one done, they're all done. The series is done. And I got all the little magnets to them. So, I got to figure out exactly how I'm going to finish them. Because I'm not going to finish them the way they tell you to on that magnet board. Because, first of all, I can't find the magnet board that's the right size. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that. I'm just not going to. Okay. Oh, this is Tracy's fault. Because she did a D-stash. I got the complete series of the hometown holidays from where? Little House Needleworks that I bought from Tracy P. And I have all these in this bag that I made. This is my bag that I made. But I have them all in here so I can get 1 or 2 of those done this year. That's in my basket. I swear I'm almost done. Then, in this basket, in this... Alright, these 2... Okay, these are the ones that I want to get done. Because these are going in my kitchen. Here's the pie one. I got the cookies, the cake, and the ice cream done. Those are pies. Then I have one like this done, but it's cherries. So I want to get this done. Blueberry. And then baked goods. These will all go into my kitchen. I already know where I'm going to put them. And everything. Get back in here. How come you're not going back in there? There you go. It's not time. It's not your time to be stitched yet. Get back in there. Wait your turn. Okay, I keep going down the screen. Just 3 more left. Alright. In this bag, I love that bag. I love the fabric. I have I don't know what it's called because it's in. Isn't that just adorable? And then I got these. Aren't those cute? I'm going to try to get as many of these done as I can. Okay. And then in this one. Oh. This one is the other. I'm hoping they'll come out with more because I just love these series. I got the Patriotic House Trio. And I got the Winter House Trio. And I got the floss for both of them. So, I at least want to get one of each of these done. Sometime this year. And again, it's in this bag. How come these aren't there? No. Oh, I see. You can have the zipper all the way open. If I can find the zipper all the way open. This is a bag I made. And last but not least, now, I don't have... All I have in this bag is my working copies. I put the books down somewhere, and I don't know where I put them. They're probably upstairs somewhere. But I haven't done these in a while. I did I did 3 so far. Then I stopped because I kind of got burnt out on it. But I'm just going to show you real quick. It's the Prairie Schooler ABCs. I'm going to try to get another pamphlet done. You know, there's 3 in a pamphlet. So I'm going to try to get JKL done. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna finish those 2, because when I started them, I'm doing them, 3 in a row. I think I'm using 32 count. And at the time that I did the first 2, I thought they were going to be the right size to put into a certain size frame that I had found. Well, they're not. They're just a tad bit too big. So I gotta find out how I'm gonna finish them, because I was gonna frame them all and put them up right back there above my sliding door. But I can't find a frame either. It's just either the frame is just a tiny bit too small, or the frame is like huge. So I'm trying to find an alternate way to finish them to where they're all going to look good and fit up there, and so forth and so forth. I'll figure it out sooner or later. So that's it. That's my 2018 wrap up. That's my WIP progress since my last video. The giveaways, a little bit of WIP parade, plans for next year, the sales for the next 2 months. I can't think of anything else to tell you. I mean, we're just a little over an hour. I can't remember the last time I made a video this long, so sorry I'm all congested and whatnot. I do want to thank everyone who comes and watches my videos. I want to thank all my... I don't do it in every video. I mean, I watch people on every video. They're thanking you guys, and I don't do it every video, but I do appreciate everyone who watches my videos. It's, I always say I would do the videos even if only one person watched. And I would, but, come on. It's nice to look and see that you've gotten X amount of views, or that you've got X amount of subscribers. That can't help but make you feel good. I had taken, quite a hiatus last year in making films, and so my viewership, my views, and my subscribers has kind of flatlined a little bit. I'm not getting as many views as I used to. I used to get, close to 2,000 views. Now I'm not even breaking 1,000, which is okay. I'm sure once I start doing videos on a regular basis, I'll get more people watching me and everything. But for you guys who are diehard, I don't want to say fans, but friends who like to come and visit with me when I do these videos, because that's how I see it. We're visiting. I want to thank you. You guys just make my day. I mean, the few days after I do a video, when I'm getting all the comments are coming, every time I hear that little ding, I go, ooh, and I go to look at the comments. I should comment back more often, but it's just, you guys know how it is. That just makes my day. It's just, like a little pick me up. What else? I was going to say something else. God, I hate it when that happens. I don't know. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Y'all are awesome. I've been watching a lot of videos. I'm trying. it's kind of hard to catch all the new ones coming out because I don't have much time to watch the newer ones. And in fact, I don't have time to watch every single video that comes out. It's almost like I'm watching, except for a select handful of people that I do make sure I watch their videos, because I'm not going to sit here and say I don't have favorites, because you guys would know that I'm lying, you know. And I'm sure that some of my favorites are some of y'all's favorites. But there are, you know, and some of these people I've been watching since 2015. Some of them are the people I started watching from the very beginning. So those people, you know, I make sure I watch theirs every time they have come up. Most people, but the majority of everyone else, it's like I get to see like every other one of your videos, because I just don't have time to keep up. I mean, you guys know it. I just don't have time to keep up on all the videos, because there are so many. I can remember back when I first started this, and if you go back, and there's one person who a while ago had gone and watched me from the beginning, and every 2 or 3 videos, she would, on my older videos, she would make a comment. And I just get a kick out of that when I get a comment on one of my earlier videos that someone's going back and been watching me. It's just, it thrills me. But if you go back and watch my earlier videos, I don't know how many times I said, I'm out of videos to watch. People, y'all need to make more videos. Well, now it's like, all right, let's slow it down. Maybe everyone should go to once a month videos instead of weekly videos, because, you know, come on. But no, I'm not saying that y'all should do that. I'm just saying, do your videos how you want. I would like to try to do the videos more than once a month. I'd like to try to do, you know, at least twice a month. I don't think I could do weekly, because, like I said, I don't have, when I first started doing these videos, I had tons of time to stitch. Now, with the granddaughter here every weekend, it's like, it's hard to stitch when she's here unless she's in bed. And then when she goes home, then it's like, you know, because when she's here, it's hard for me to do, you know, I mean, I don't let the house go to pot, but, you know, when she leaves, you know, her toys need to be picked up, and, you know, things need to be done, and, you know, okay, I need to vacuum because I didn't vacuum while she was here, you know, stuff like that. So that, you know, the days that she's not here on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays, those 3 days, so that my stitching time has been cut in half, literally in half. So yeah, it wouldn't make sense for me to do a video every week, because I don't have that much progress every week. But I would like to try to do a video at least twice a month, every other week. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll do a video like on the Mondays after Stitchathons. I don't know. Don't hold me to that. Okay, well, now it's been almost an hour and 8 minutes, so I'm sure y'all are tired of talking to me. My throat's getting a little worn because, like I said, I got a cold, and I got to get rid of this cold before next weekend. You guys, some of you know why. But anyway, I'm doing a stitch together next weekend, and I don't want to go with the cold and get everyone else sick. And I'm sure they would appreciate that too. So anyway, alright, until next time, happy stitching. Talk to you guys later. Bye.